We here.
We live.
We here.
We back. We back. You know what I'm saying?
Through trial and tribulation, we made it, man.
Consistency is key.
That's a fact, man. So here's the first thing we got to start with every week, guys. You got to like, you got to subscribe, you got to share this with a friend.
Yes, sir.
You know, we reminded you every time you see our post on social media, Rick Ross commanded you, double tap it.
You don't even have to listen to it. Just like it and comment.
Don't even listen to it, okay?
No cap. You taking it up.
Okay.
But yeah, you feel me? A lot of things happening in the media,
as
always.
We getting bigger and better. We got live correspondents in the field, bro. You was just at Dreamville Fest, bro.
I was,
was it Dream Fest? Dreamville Fest?
Dreamville Fest. You already, you know what it is.
I don't go.
I I had to go so that I could report the story that took place in Raleigh, North Carolina this past weekend. So Dreamville Fest, this was the 5th and final Dreamville Fest. You know what I'm saying? So I actually never been, so I had to pull up. You know.
Oh, for real? This your first time?
First Dreamville, yeah.
You are North Carolina native, bro. What is going on, bro?
It's crazy, right? It's crazy. I was gonna pull up. I got kids, man.
Last but not least, type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it was amazing, man, to say the least. Like what he doing for the community, the city. You know what I'm saying? It's millions of dollars being generated, right? So there's a financial impact, and then just seeing people from all over just vibing. Like, you know, Cole brings out a certain type of crowd anyway, so it's not feel me. You don't got to worry about no crazy shit happening.
Very salt of the earth, well behaved.
Yeah.
Half white type shit.
You don't got so the people that he selected to perform that I saw were really great, including Lil Wayne and the Hot Boys, including Ludacris. Incredible performer.
I heard the lineup was crazy.
Yeah. Keisha Cole was really dope.
Okay.
Ari Lennox was really dope.
Okay.
Sosa was turned.
Chief Keef?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wale. So feel me? Performance is fire. It was well organized. You know what I'm saying? A lot of space to navigate, even if you weren't VIP and all that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Water.
Okay.
Food.
Very safe.
Vibes.
Not at all dangerous.
Yeah. So I just want to shout Cole out, man. I really, it made me realize how much I rock with him as an artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like, so, you know, a lot of people, including myself, really lived his bars, and his music got us through a specific time in life. You know, which is college probably, right? Or maybe for some people, high school, right? Yes. And you know how, like, when people go to shows and they're so entrenched into it that they, like, start crying?
I do. They didn't do that. They didn't do that for J. Cole, bro. Stop playing, bro.
People was in tears. Hey, I could have shed a tear, but I'm a real one, so I didn't cry. But I was like, damn, like, it was spiritual, man. It was spiritual. No cap. And he took it back for the day was. He did. He took it back for the day was.
I try to celebrate this man, bro. I can't. It's so difficult for me.
Why?
Because Cole is the lamest Nick, bro. Shout out to the Tyrese Halliburton of rap.
Cole is a goat. The catalog is crazy.
Okay, so
as well.
What's the viral moment though? Like how are we gonna go viral during this clip when we talk about J. Cole? What's exciting? What's gonna get the people going about Dreamville Fest? What did he do? I know he didn't apologize.
In terms of Dreamville itself, I can make a definitive statement and just say that he is the best rapper in the big three. If you want me to just say something, because I was reminded of this during the set. Like,
he would play "Love Yours."
I said, "Damn!" Like,
and "Wet Dreams."
He's really the realest rapper in the big three. And I've been standing on,
bruh. You have, bruh. I can't hold you. Ever since the first day you showed up here, you told us, "I'm from North Carolina. Cole is one of them ones."
Cole's cool, yeah. But it's not even just that. Like, I think just the way that his music connects to his
Mhm.
audience is unique to him. I mean, I think the only Kanye had it, but Cole took it in
Hold
a
on,
different
bro.
direction.
You said Ye had what?
The connection to the fans from a college perspective.
Yeah, we left that. We dropped out. We left.
Yeah, yeah.
We left the school.
So, but for Cole,
That's true.
because of that, that became his lane. It was like, damn, when he's saying to the students out there starting your semester, going through your suitcase, unpacking your dress, like he's taking you through those moments in time where you like it's class and you go into class, it's girls, it's frat guys, and
nor carry.
Oh, he painted the picture for people that never had the opportunity, and he also, when he said, you know, I got a gangster lining up at admissions office, like, you know, I'm for hustlers and mother that hated school. You know, I made it cool. It was like he had the street dudes. He had the street dudes and the college dudes and the white people that love hip hop.
Bruh, why you don't bring up the fact that he apologized to Kanye West?
Dog, nobody cares.
Yay, I am sorry.
Nobody cares.
Bruh, he apologized to Kanye West.
Kanye did actually give him his first hit.
He did. That's what he apologized. Yay, I'm sorry, you the god of this. I need to thank you for my whole career and legacy in the rap game. That's what I heard when he was on stage this time.
Sure.
Is that what you experienced while you were there?
No. Well, first of all, I already knew where the sample came from.
Of course, yeah.
But so that story was like, oh, okay, cool. Kanye cleared it.
Old story.
He
Basically.
cleared the beat. Yeah, sure. Cole, he had to make the hit, and he made it a hit.
But that's why he made sure to say his grace to the God Kanye West for clearing the sample. Yeah. For him to have a career and feed his family.
You gotta give credit where credit is due.
You know what I mean?
He's a known Kanye fan, and
he's also a known Kanye hater though, cause that song "False Prophets," bro. We gotta.
Is that hating? Though?
We never brought that up, cause he hated on Wale as well in that song, and Kanye.
No,
West.
He didn't hate on Wale.
He was hating on Ye and Wale.
Man. Wale is his man. So
he'll probably apologize afterwards.
So, yeah, like I said, man.
You don't remember the bars?
Not fully.
Okay.
So I don't really fully remember the bars.
Do you remember it was alleged that he dissed Ye and?
No, I know people was like, "Dang, is he shading Wale in the record?" And then it was like, Wale responded. It was
a weak.
People took it as a shot, but it wasn't a shot.
Like, they kind of tried to cover up. This is the friendly back and forth of rap that me and my homie is doing. Yeah. But really, it just Wale or J. Cole tends to take very weak shots at people in his diss songs to where you damn near be like, this ain't a diss song, bro. You really just rapping type shit.
I mean, he's always. That's a part of hip hop though. Like as far as like popping and shit. Like as far as I'm him and y'all can't mess with me and I'm the best rapper. That's like the whole. It's like a core element.
Let's not dive into it, bro, because it's too deep.
Yeah, so
too much
too deep for the intro. Shout out to Cole. Hey, so yeah, that cat is catalog is crazy.
So yeah, I mean, I know we were all waiting for the album to drop. That didn't materialize. It was kind of rumored around the internet. We were hoping, even me, I was hopeful that I would receive the album, The Fall Off, before the last Dreamville Fest. So we didn't get the album. No debut of any songs. Nah. No, he didn't stir up any beef. Nah. Of course not. Did he seem at peace?
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, sure. He seemed at peace. Okay. Yeah, sure. As long as he was at peace, I can sleep well at night.
Cole, man.
Goat. Moving on from Cole. Do you got any more about Cole?
No, I think that was it. If not, then they gotta say it's glazing.
It definitely is not glazing. It's just you're a fan of Cole.
You gotta acknowledge, what's really good.
It's acknowledgement. So, just to just speed through some things, we watched the Nokia video. Your first time watching the Nokia video was today.
Yeah.
1 week later after the video dropped.
Yeah.
Not super interested.
No, I wasn't really interested. One, I'm not like a huge fan of the record, and then two, when I saw the references to the Not Like Us, I was more disinterested in watching it.
Yeah.
So
I feel that. So, but after you did watch it, what was like? Were you like thinking to yourself, man, like I missed out. I should have watched this a week ago.
It's a video. I mean, it's a well-produced video.
Great cinematography, yes.
But it didn't do anything for me. But made me
agree.
Kind of feel like he's just very petty.
But this is the part that I'm not gonna let you get away with this, bruh. Cause you really acting like it's not a banger of the summer. Like you really acting like it's not a summer jam.
Sure,
bro.
I guess. I don't know.
Bruh, I gotta call you out.
I can be objective and say that it's a smash, but I just don't like it.
You don't like it?
Yeah, it's not like
baby
that.
Girl. You do your dance, you do your twirl. You don't want to do that?
It's cool. It's cool.
That's not your. You're not gonna be out there roller skating, just jamming with your baby.
Vibes, man. That's for the vibes.
Doing the Steve the Stoner. What's that? Steve? You seen that new dance where they twist their leg real hard?
Hey, listen, I ain't tapped in.
You gotta tap in, bro.
But
so
you called it though. Yeah, but what's your take?
I'm gonna just link the video. I did a whole video to break down the connections between this and Not Like Us. So we just gonna celebrate the song today. It's a banger, bro. It's a banger.
It is.
It's one of them. It's one of them ones. This gonna get everybody just dancing. I do feel like he did himself a disservice with the video by just removing people's mind space from the just pure fun and dancery of it. He put it back in the
a serious video.
Analytical beef. He should have just let us.
Yeah. Hey, well, Slime told me let it go, but I can't.
And he didn't.
So
he didn't.
Shout out to the boy. I mean.
Oh, this is what I will say. I left some stuff out the review, just so you can come over here and see what we got left. But everybody in that video was a black woman, except for Drake, Shay Gildress, and Theo Scudra, the director.
Okay.
Every single person was a black woman. That was interesting to me.
Yeah.
So I think he really is listening to us finally when we say, bruh, take it back to where we like you at. We like you with the dances, with the jams to make the women feel open to dancing in the club and letting us take them home and stuff like that.
That's been his MO for his entire career, so.
Well, he switched it up. I ain't gonna lie on the boy. He was going back and forth. The only problem, he did it well.
Kiki, do you love me?
Of course, Hotline Bling.
Yeah.
Best I ever had. But we also had them, got a lot of energy.
Yes,
we had them records too.
0 to 100. Yeah.
0 to 100. Started from the bottom.
Yeah.
Worst behavior. He's a good.
Yeah.
He's good at redoing other people's vibes. So give him that credit. But yeah, this is gonna be a banger. This is gonna be the rest of the summer. So we'll be talking about it again.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure the DJ is gonna be spinning that for sure.
Now, question: did you see Party Next Door in the video?
I did not.
Was this a Party Next Door album?
It was. It was a collab. Yeah.
So I'm starting to get the picture, or just starting to get some paranoia and think, I think you were testing the waters, trying to see what stuck, what didn't, what worked, what didn't. Nokia works, Give Me a Hug doesn't. Boom, we figured out what to do on the next album.
Give Me a Hug.
Give Me a Hug didn't work. Nokia did. Now we know where to go. If you're Party Next Door, how are you feeling?
I mean, I feel good because I got a #1 album.
For real? Okay. If I'm him,
His first #1 album, I believe. or if not, his highest selling or biggest debut of his career.
Damn, I'm entitled, bro. I'm entitled, cause I would be like, bro, you gotta at least like let me get on the song, bro. Like if it's gonna be the biggest song off the album, you gotta let me get on it, bro.
You never really know what's gonna be the biggest song on the album, though. I mean,
I knew what was gonna be the biggest song on the album as soon as we heard it.
But sometimes it be the ones that be like Kiki, like that was
gonna be the biggest song on the album.
No,
bro.
I think once it went viral, that's what made it be the biggest.
Boy, I was leaving.
I think just off of the music itself, it was the dances of Shiggy. Shiggy made that record pop.
If Shiggy made records pop, Shiggy would be popping right now himself. Shiggy didn't make that record pop.
Yes, he did. That's why he was in the video.
Shiggy didn't make that record pop.
Why did Drake put him in the video? All right, no. Let's just... But, again, my point is...
To act like things are organic when they're not? Should I run out the room now? I don't know.
Sometimes, if be the ones that you sleeping on, that be the ones that's...
I'm going to tell you this. I was in my car with Shirley from State... My car. We were riding in her car with Shirley from State Farm. She would give me a ride to this crib right here. The day that album dropped, that was already on Sirius XM. It didn't take. She was already like, "Ooh, I see Chandler. I told you Drake is fired." Girl, look.
Hey.
I think that the bots have been working overtime for a little bit longer than what they've been saying. UGC, user generated content. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Drake's new album just changed the music industry forever, but it has nothing to do with his actual songs. See, after the album dropped, Drake created a pay-per-view contest. Creators got paid 25 cents per 1,000 views for posting content that had his sound attached to it. And some of these videos went nuts. Kids were paying their tuition bills, getting new phones, and buying presents for their mom, all from creating 45-second videos. What makes this insane is how powerful everyday people have become in amplifying trends. A no-name creator with 300 followers has the same opportunity to go viral as someone with 100,000. So movie studios or record labels can shift to this pay-per-views model. Why pay an influencer $5,000 for a video that might flop when you can pay a regular person purely on a performance basis? It kind of reminds me of the controversy back in the day where Netflix got caught planting memes for Bird Box. If you're a smart musician, this seems like a no-brainer to promote your stuff. And the platform to do it on is called WAP. Be sure to check them out.
Okay. What is user-generated content?
Yeah, so for me, that's like somebody they're going to go ahead and just put something out in promotion of something else, and then you can just use that and post it on your social media to promote the product or service of what you're offering.
And so you is the person promoting the product. So let's say me and Ty have a podcast. It's called a Heaven on Earth Society podcast. You're watching it right now. You're the users, right? All right. We want you guys to generate some content for us. As you watch this episode, go ahead and clip out your favorite parts, and we're going to pay you for each part you clip out. And depending on how viral that content goes, we're going to pay you a different rate of money. That's user-generated content. And so what Neon just said is he spends about $200,000 a month on that. If you're Casa Nat, you spend a large amount of money on that per month. If you're Universal Music Group, you invented this before Kai and Neon ever knew about it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying about the Shiggy stuff. That's just user-generated content that the label overall picks up. Okay, this is the most viral thing that anybody has done. We're going to take it, and then we're going to put all our money behind that new challenge. And what was that? What did you have to be like dancing beside the car or something?
Jump out the car and do the dance.
Yeah.
I remember Odell Beckham.
So yeah, it's just another form of marketing, another campaign.
Yeah.
And so the user-generated content in the battle, all of the reactions and the videos and the Not Like Us breakdown and Euphoria breakdown and Family, that's user-generated content.
Yeah.
And as we see, that pushed this beef to the top.
Stratosphere.
So, that was a great convo about user-generated content. That was a great convo about that. Nowhere to go from there, but guys, tap in. Let us know what you think.
Drizzy Drake.
You got the pen?
I do have the pen.
Let me see that. All right, what you popping into next, bro?
So, I mean, we talked about Drake. We talked about Cole. two artists that have.
One more thing, a couple more things.
Yes.
The whole video, again, guys, response to Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar's video was about Los Angeles. This video was about Canada. It was an ode to Canada. Drake has now asked us to do everything. He cut the braids off. He took the fingernail polish off. He stopped the Hello Kitty look. And he's now back to vibing it out like a grown man. So he's doing the things we asked of him. I just wanted to give him full credit for that.
Sure.
My bad.
No.
Where was you at, bro?
Oh, I was gonna say, so Cole and Drake, two artists that have, obviously extensive catalogs. So that brings us to the top 5 discography conversation that we started last week.
Top 5.
Top five.
All right. I went first last week, bro.
Yeah, so top 5. Dylon. Free Dylon. So you did go first. So I thought about this. I had to really think about this. So top five discographies all time.
All time.
So I'm gonna go Hove.
Just 5?
Yeah.
Going 5 to 1?
Oh, 1. I'm gonna start at 1.
You started 1.
I'm starting at 1.
Okay.
I'm starting Hove at 1.
Okay. Hove.
Just 13, 14 number ones. I just got it is Hove. Sorry. So only probably one miss. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what was the one miss?
Kingdom Come.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Okay, yeah. So, but it still worked.
Blueprint 2?
Still worked. That's why he got that Nas on that.
Blueprint 2? You fuck with that?
Dynasty, all that. So, yes, everything Hove.
Volume 2? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, volume 2 to 1.
All right.
So, got Hove.
Number 5, Hove.
We got, and this is tough. We got Ye, number 2. We got Ye, number 2.
Okay, all right. I thought you was okay. Number 1, I forgot you're going 1 to.
I'm going 1 to. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Hove is number 1. Ye is number 2. Okay, all right. Cool.
Yo, it is what it is.
All right,
number
cool.
3. Number 3.
I don't even know.
Drizzy Drake.
This guy is tripping.
Discography.
Discography.
This is singles, albums, mixtapes. This is everything.
I'm gonna stop judging you. I'm gonna let you get through your list, but bro, this
right.
is the wrong list, bro.
All right, discography. number 4. Who's my number 4, dog? I said Hove, Ye, Drake. Jeezy is in this. Young Jeezy is in this. No. I'm saying Young Jeezy is in this.
At number 4?
I think he's number 5, but I ain't gonna cap. I forgot my other one.
You forgot your number 5?
I forgot my number 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw Lil Wayne in there. I'm sorry. Lil Wayne's number 4. Jeezy's number 5.
So that's why it's a couple of guys that you mentioned that I didn't include, but I feel their legacy is so necessary that I needed you to include them. You know what I mean? I just needed them to be mentioned in this conversation, but their discography is not top 5. Wayne, he needs to be mentioned, but his discography is not top 5, brother.
I'm so sorry. So we gotta, which is why I probably should have wrote this down. So, let me backtrack. Yo, we live. Yo, this is what happens. So we got Hove, we got Ye.
Okay.
We got Drake.
Okay.
Pluto.
Okay.
Pluto Ski.
Okay. Over Wayne?
I'm so sorry. Yes.
Over Wayne, bro?
Yes.
Brother.
Yes.
Bro, this is going to get weird for people in the comments because they're going to be confused.
So then, hey, it is what it is. Let me know why. Let me know if I'm bugging.
You capital B.
So when
you capital B, bro.
And then it's all there. And then I'm going to go Jeezy, number 5.
Okay, so, Jeezy, number 5.
Yeah.
Pluto, number 4.
Yeah.
Drake, number 3.
Yes.
Ye, number 2.
Yeah.
J, number 1.
Number 1. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, it's 3 people on that list that I'm not gonna mention, but they needed to be mentioned. Actually, one of them is no longer on the list. You took him off.
Okay, Tune.
Tune. He's
it's
his catalog is just the problem with it is just it's so much stuff, and some of it is not good.
I know a lot of it's not good.
A lot of it is not
That's
good.
what I'm saying.
A lot of it's not
That's
good.
what I'm saying.
But the greatness of it, it's top heavy. He's got that catalog where the really good stuff
is incredible.
But the bad stuff is.
That's what I'm saying. We talking about the whole discography of your career, like not just this part, not just that part, the whole. And that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm like, oh, okay, Jeezy. Yo, if you look at Jeezy's run from Trap or Die to the first album.
Well, bro, we're not gonna get all the way to Trap or Die 103. We're not gonna get all the way there.
No, 103 went platinum. What are we talking? 103 had hits.
It was fire though, bro. Come
103 had hits.
Come on, man.
He had Way Too Gone. He had everything on there. I Do, OJ. Man, come on. Like, what are we talking about?
Bro,
103 was a smash.
What are we talking about? Okay. The other guy that you had on your list that I just needed you to mention him because I would never mention his name is Drake. I would never put Drake in the top 5, but I know that people.
Discography?
Not ever in my life, bro.
What are you talking about? You're bugging.
Never.
You're bugging.
The records are just too inconsistent. The lack of cohesion.
Inconsistent? He's the definition of consistency.
Yeah. Consistent mediocrity. He's consistently in the middle of the field because he wants to make these albums that are for everybody. So a fourth of it is good, well-constructed pop songs. A fourth of it is poorly constructed pop songs. A fourth of it is well-constructed rap songs. A fourth of it is poorly constructed rap songs. That's each album.
No, it's not.
That's each album.
No, it's not.
Some Sexy Songs for You. For All the Dogs. Certified Lover Boy for sure. Definitely Scorpion. Oh my God, Scorpion was not it.
Tuscan Leather.
That's all, bro. That was the shortest album, the most cohesive album, but he still managed to put Connect in there somehow. He still managed to put 305 to My City for some reason.
That's hard.
He still managed to put.
That's not hard. That's hard.
Come on, bro.
All right, let's go. Let's hear yours. Bro.
Come on, bro.
All right.
And Jay-Z. I got to tell you the last person who would never make my top 5 list, though they deserve some credit in the rap game.
Some credit. They get all the credit.
Jay-Z. Jay-Z deserves a lot of credit. The discography is just not top 5. And I'm going to leave it at that.
That's crazy.
I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to start with my number 5 while saying that. Jay might be 6 or 7, but he's not Kendrick Lamar because Kendrick Lamar is number 5.
Good. I thought about putting Kendrick in there, but I'm not mad at that. Number 5 is okay.
What you're gonna notice about my discography list is most of these people have no bad album. Like it's about really it's my shit is like the Michael Jordan. Every time I went to the championship, I won that bitch.
Right.
It's not like LeBron. I win a lot of times, but I lost a lot of times. It's like I went, and every time I got there, I made it.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So number 5 is Kendrick Lamar.
All right.
Because every time he went to the championship, he put up them numbers, and he brought the trophy home.
That's a fact. But what it like? Okay.
Tribe Called Quest, bro. Tribe Called Quest.
Wow. Oh my God.
That's because
go ahead.
You wanted to be modern. You didn't want to think about the 4 or 5.
No. I did. Jeezy is low key, but keep going because you just sparked something in my brain, and I feel like, God damn it,
I already know.
You reminded me of some something.
My top 5 is top 5, bro. When they say who is the top 5 and make a top 5, they're gonna say Chandler is number 1. So look, bro, I got Ken number 5.
Okay.
Then I got Tribe Called Quest number 4.
Okay.
This one is I'm sorry, Lauryn Hill.
You might get some credibility.
Lauryn Hill.
Yo.
Because I get it, guys.
What are you talking
Because we
about?
bro, I got what you're gonna, but she only had 1 album. It was perfect though.
Yo,
And that
you might as
perfect,
well put Biggie in there.
that perfect
you
one
might as well
album,
put Biggie in there.
that perfect one album discography. Biggie might be number 6 actually.
This guy is great. Two albums.
That perfect one album discography is better than niggas' whole shit, bro. Let's be for real, bro. It's better than niggas' whole lineup of 10 years of a discography.
Some people, yeah, I guess.
Perfect discography, Lauryn Hill.
That's crazy.
I know y'all mad at me for that one. That's why I didn't put her in number 1. Number 2, Michael Jackson. Let's get popping.
Michael. Oh, we was doing pop too?
We say it all the time, so I just was like, I'm gonna just keep it 1,000. Michael Jackson has the number 2 discography of all time, second to only who? Kanye West. Don't at me. Kanye West's discography is clearly better than Michael Jackson. Stop playing with me. Don't ever mention the shit again. Matter of fact, hold on. You know what I mean? This is where we at with it, bruh.
Alright.
I gotta put on my costume for niggas can't get through my heart.
Okay.
Kanye West's discography is better than Michael Jackson
You
discography.
want to elaborate on that?
I don't need to. Actually, I will.
Okay.
Late registration, college dropout, graduation, 808s and heartbreak, beautiful dark twisted fantasy, watch the throne, bad, thriller, off the wall. That's 3 versus 10, nigga.
Invincible.
I fuck with butterflies, bro.
Invincible was
I
hot.
fuck with that
Rock My
butterfly.
World? What else was on that joint?
The one where Chris Tucker was in the video. You rock my
Don't
world.
act like you don't know Rock My World.
That's the one where Chris Tucker was in that joint.
Yes.
Those were 2 hot songs. Name another one.
You just...
Butterflies. I gave you Butterflies and Rock My World.
Yo, chill. It's Mike. Whatever he do is legendary. No, I'm not mad at it. No, I heard you say this before. So, and then you actually really made me think about it. You said Ye is the only one to drop 5 classics in a row or something. Maybe you said 4. But then I thought about, you said, yo, really, think about it. In the history of music. So I'm gonna give you respect on that. So in the history of music, not just rap, for somebody to come out the gate with college dropout,
Crazy.
late registration,
Crazy.
graduation,
Crazier.
you know what I'm saying? And then to go into
808s.
808s, and then Twisted Fantasy.
Then back to Yeezus.
That is insane, actually. And
Crazy.
He got Watch the Throne, and he got, and then he had the one with the what was that? Life of Pablo.
Life of Pablo. People like that. I'm not even a fan of Pablo.
Life of Pablo.
Ye. Then we even get into Ye, and that's not.
So I'm not mad. But I'm so sorry to Outkast.
That's
for not putting them in there. I'm so sorry, Outkast. I'm so sorry. Outkast, top 5 discography, for sure. Southern Playalistic, Cadillac Music, ATLians,
facts.
Aquemini,
Facts.
Stankonia,
Full facts.
Speaker Box, Love Below.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Enough said. I'm so sorry, Outkast.
And,
So, yes.
And guys, I do want to know, Ty wasn't the only one who owes you an apology. I put Tribe in there instead of you guys, but that's only because I know you would have put Tribe in there instead of you guys. I heard you at Fife's Memorial 3 State. I thought about this. I literally thought, I was like, Outkast or Tribe.
Yeah.
And then I was like, Outkast or Ken, but I gotta put Ken in there.
I tweaked out. I was like, hey.
So who are you replacing in your top 5 with
I
Outkast?
gotta take.
Don't do it to Pluto, bro.
I got Jeezy's catalog is fucking insane. When you include mixtapes and out, like, so. But I gotta take Jeezy out, man. I'm sorry.
You gotta take Drake out, bro.
You can't take Drake out. You can't take Drake out.
Bro, where you gonna put Michael at then? I'm confused with you, bro.
I thought we was doing rap.
Where are you gonna put Michael?
I would have put R. Kelly in this month. Like, if that was the case.
Hey, don't get
So
canceled.
we might have to do a R&B, version of it. You know what I mean? Like,
All right.
so
all right.
yes.
So next week, what's the top 5 next week? Let's stay on music, get off music.
That's hard. I'd say we stay on music. It's just,
Okay.
It could be our niche. It could be our thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Now, at some point, we're gonna do the top 5 NBA. At some point, bro, because we gotta get that.
Yeah. We got
Because you seem like a LeBron type of. Man, never mind.
Kobe, man.
Oh, you're
But
true.
I like LeBron too now.
Okay.
Yeah. So where do we go from there, B?
So that's what I'm saying. So what do you want next week? Top 5. What we doing?
Oh.
What we doing?
So we did blog rappers. We did. You want to do female rappers?
I forgot. You know they just released the
Billboard,
list. So let's do that, and we'll talk about that list next week as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, top 5. It's a wrap on top 5.
Top 5 female rappers next week.
Next week. Tune
Tap in.
Tap in. You was just mentioning Future,
Pluto Ski.
bro. This guy Elon Musk is a lot like Future.
Because he has a lot of kids.
He has like 14 kids. I think he does have like 14 kids, right?
And like 6 baby mamas or something.
Bro.
Yeah.
Stupid baby mamas.
Yeah.
Bro is in the news recently, not only for just handing out checks to Donald Trump.
Yeah.
He said, look, guys, I don't know if she's the mother of the child or not, but she's complaining. I gave her $500,000 a year. What did he say? I gave her $2.5 million, right? And then I give her $500,000 a year. So, and I don't even think the kid is mine.
Okay.
That's what my boy said.
Like Michael Jackson.
Do we respect that? Are we like, that's kind of the antithesis of, no, it's not. It's the same thing as what Anthony Edwards doing. So,
okay.
This guy, Elon Musk, all right, love him or hate him, he's definitely like a black guy. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Did you, when you first heard of Elon Musk, did you think he was going to impregnate this many women?
No.
Did you think he was going to hang out with this many rappers and rock stars and do this much wild shit?
Nah, he started off as kind of a quiet CEO.
Yeah.
And then, became more public facing, showed more of his personality. I don't know if it's, real or not, but
it seems super real, bro.
It's working, right? The celebrity CEO play definitely increases the value of his companies. So
I don't know, because that Tesla stock is,
I mean, yeah,
sliding.
Everything's down now.
That shit is down.
Yeah, everything's down.
Our boy.
But the reason why, it was overinflated in the first place.
The Tesla stock?
Yeah.
So what do you mean by that, bro?
So the value of the company, right? It was, when you look at the profitability, the profit margin.
Okay.
And when you look at how many cars they're actually selling, right? And it's just like the math wasn't mathing from the beginning. So it was people believed in Elon more than they believed that Tesla was such an incredible car or such an incredible company.
Yeah, facts.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I saw the value, including the stock, because the value is based on the stock, right? The market value. So yeah, it was never supposed to be what it was anyway, from a valuation standpoint.
I mean, well, I'm not really sure about that. I mean, because that's all that a company is the faith that the public has in it, right? So
yeah, but
Mercedes-Benz,
also product, and also profit margin, also debt ratio, like a lot of like the fundamentals is also what makes the company great, right?
Okay.
So the year-over-year growth, you know what I'm saying, like those numbers.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Please tell these people where they can contact you for to get the financial advice, because you're talking, I'm not really even sure what you're talking about. I'm just learning.
Yeah.
So, bro, tell these people where you got this knowledge and how they can tap in with you, bro, because this is crazy.
You know what I mean?
This is very good information.
The real wavy tie, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, I've been in financial services I worked at a few different firms.
Are there any services that you can offer to people?
5 years.
Like, is there?
Not currently.
Not currently?
Not currently.
Okay, you just.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll throw some free game in here, though, for sure, to the pod, and then, you know, make that a segment.
Bro, I'm not going to lie to y'all. My boy has major information he could give you, but he's hoarding it for himself and his family, dude. Y'all need to, at this dude in the comments.
I'm gatekeeping the generational wealth play
of black people. For real. Like, it's like, I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah, man, we gonna tap into that very soon, one day. So
we were on Elon. Elon. Yeah, this guy. I mean, to be honest, it's a little unfair that he doesn't face some of the same backlash that other people face, right? Like a Nick Cannon or a Future or whomever may have children by different women and, you know, perceivably doesn't take care of them. It's a little unfair, but I mean, I feel like when you're, you know, people, when you're not black, nobody really cares. Like if you're a deadbeat.
Nah, they call bro a deadbeat
because it doesn't fit the stereotype of what a deadbeat is, right?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. If you gave a chick 2.5 M's, like, and 500 a year, are you still a deadbeat, or are you a different category of a deadbeat?
Yeah.
It's like at least got to be a different category now.
Yeah, because it's not, you know,
a rich deadbeat.
It's not just about money. There's guys that's paying, you know, M's and, you know, whatever in child support, and they never see the kid. So you're still a deadbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but we were just talking about the companies like Tesla, what makes a good company, and we talk about the fundamentals of the company. One company that we could talk about briefly, I guess, is this Target.
Yeah.
And how this DEI thing is impacting their numbers, right? So I saw a report that they lost $12.4 billion in market value when their stock price went down after the 8th consecutive week of decreasing or declining foot traffic in their stores.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, damn, okay. Y'all really not shopping at Target, right?
At all.
So, you know, very interesting, right? You know, we always hear the stat that African Americans or Black Americans have 1.8 trillion in buying power, right? But most of it is, you know, consumerism, and, you know, we're not using the black dollar to build wealth, and, you know, it's not circulating, all of these things, right?
Yeah.
So now is to see this concerted and collective effort to, you know, react to, you know, what, you know, something that people think is not favorable. It shows the power that black people actually have when they work together economically.
Facts.
So, I guess the question is, so this is reactive, right? And so if what would happen if we were actually proactive in this regard, as opposed to reactive to what a corporation is doing?
If we were proactive, I mean, we would be able to set the parameters up front. If we were proactive, we wouldn't. I mean, we just wouldn't find ourselves in this predicament to begin with, right?
Yeah.
If we were here's what being proactive would actually look like. It would actually look like a world where this doesn't happen because there's already a store across the street from Target owned by black people.
Yeah. That's what I was on.
Yeah, that's what happens if we're proactive as opposed to reactive.
Yeah.
And now let's see, in our reaction, do we open up a store across the street from Target, or do we just go back to Target in 3 months?
That's what I'm saying. So, you know, when people initially say, okay, well, I'm not going to go to Target, I'm going to go to Costco.
What's the difference?
I was like,
like, what is...
okay, that's not really pouring into the black community
at all.
right? How about we just do a black owned chain, right? Which they exist currently.
Yeah.
They exist currently, right? I shop at a black store here in Atlanta, and so to be interested, to see how we, instead of taking it and giving it to another corporation not owned by us, let's actually create something new, right?
Well, Ty, what is easier to do than that is to just get mad at the people who already did that. Like, as opposed to like take accountability for what you prefer and desire, just get mad at the people who already did the shit. Like, yo, Target, fuck you guys. I don't like your store.
Yeah.
That's way easier than going to build your own store where you set the parameters of the things you do like and do desire at a shopping experience. So I think we're going to kind of get, like as we normally do, get stuck at the win of our voices causing a small change. We're going to get stuck there. It's like, when you see a person who goes to the gym for like 3 days and they're so excited that they went for 3 days that they go get a bowl of ice cream on day 4. And then on day 5, that turns into day 365 of them never going to the gym again.
Yeah.
That's kind of what this step is. It's like, if we were really poised to do what we need to do, we would just simply be doing it, as opposed to like congratulating ourselves for this very minor victory, which ultimately it'll just backfire, because when we do return to the store, the prices will simply be higher.
Yeah.
This is what I will say. We are hitting them where it hurts, though.
That's what I'm saying.
We are hitting them where it hurts.
Yeah.
I've actually seen several people getting arrested at the Target recently. They're cracking down on crime in the Targets, too.
Oh, yeah, they've been doing that.
They cracking down on all of that shit since the money is gone. The money is drying up. I guess they're getting the thieves up out of there.
Yeah.
And a couple of those were black people that I saw, so that wasn't that wasn't great news for them. But let's just build something of our own. Let's just start that process, because the constant, you're not doing what I want you to be doing that would benefit me more than you. I don't think that approach is gonna work, guys. I don't think anybody's gonna walk up to you and say, hey, work on my behalf and benefit me more than you benefit yourself, and then you're gonna change what you do. So why the fuck would Target do that? And they're smart.
Right.
They make a lot of money.
It's about bottom line.
It's really about the bottom line. At the end of the
day.
And here's my question. What is our goal of taking the money out of Target's pocket?
No, that's what I'm saying.
What is our goal?
You gotta it's not just redirecting the money and so the demand, I guess one would think or assume, is to bring back the DEI practice, or to punish them for removing it, right? To show them how valuable we are as consumers. I'm just trying to think. It's a great question, because just redirecting that money to another corporation doesn't solve the problem, right? It does not solve the problem.
It doesn't. I'm actually looking for something very specific, and this is, I want to find this because you just mentioned DEI,
and then another thing, while you're looking for that, is where does it stop, right? So if you're someone that says, hey, this DEI, they're doing this, we're gonna boycott, then you would take that approach with every other corporation, right? Including an Amazon, including a Microsoft, right? Including other said corporation that's in it. You know what I'm saying? And so no one's gonna stop using Google. No one's gonna stop. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's gonna stop using it. But what we will do, instead of just like bad mouthing people, try to put some alternative stores to Target up here so we can try to reach the goal. But I think this is the most important part to me about DEI. I think people need to actually do the research.
The real F around and find out moment is here. A lot of people are looking at the Black community thinking that we are the recipients and benefactors of DEI programs and affirmative action programs. And I know affirmative action is no longer, but whenever they hear the term DEI or they hear the term affirmative action, they look to the Black community thinking that we are the benefactor. Now, here's some information for you. The number one recipient of DEI are white women. That is according to the U.S. Department of Labor. And others fall under that group, under the minority group, the ethnic minority. Number one recipient under that group are Latino and Hispanic Americans. Number two are Asian Americans. Number three are Native Americans. Number four, individuals with disability. Number five, veterans. Okay?
We not top five, bro.
Number six,
That's
the LGBTQ plus community.
We not top six.
And guess who comes last
Oh.
at receiving DEI benefits? Guess who comes last? That's right. Black Americans.
Last place in DEI benefits. Damn it. Why was I fighting so hard? I wasn't.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean,
It's actually insane how many people have been fighting for DEI benefits that don't receive them.
yeah, nah. I hate the fact that DEI became synonymous with Black Americans.
Black freedom and
it's
equality.
like, bro, like, come on, 3% of Fortune 500 CEOs are Black. Like, what did we never, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't benefiting from this from the beginning. So it's like, bro, like, to make it seem like this DEI means Black, that was a narrative that people created, right?
I think they made that one up on The View.
And it just became synonymous. Like, it became synonymous where you think DEI, you think Black. And that's, come on, bro. The numbers are the numbers. So, you feel me? Like, that's just kind of, yeah, if you, again, like you said, do research and you actually really take a look around at education, you take a look at housing, you take a look at any government, any pillar of our society, you can see that just no DEI. It was never DEI in the first place.
It wasn't going on, bro. And so, I don't say that to say that like Black people aren't getting opportunities. I say that to say that Black people are getting opportunities that they deserve, that they work for. And so, if your goal is to legislate equality, you should probably get a new goal. You should probably just work harder at your everyday goals, because they're not going to start legislating equality. How would that benefit them? How would that benefit the society as an overall? When things stop being merit-based, when things stop being a meritocracy, are people in the right position that they should be in? Or are they in a position that they may fail at and may affect other people's livelihoods? I don't know.
Yeah.
But if you want to be the top Black rocket scientist, just study rocket science very hard. And then go. I don't know. Blast off, nigga. I don't.
But this whole thing was never a meritocracy. That's the last thing I'll say. This is not a merit. This is just not.
Yeah, bro.
So, speaking of Target, you wanna go top places to find them. All right.
Target.
I heard that was one of them.
Okay. I will go. Okay.
I heard that was one of them. Like, I don't know if it still is. You know,
Do you have a list of the top places?
just off the top of my head, yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna follow you.
So yeah, top places to find a significant other. So my thing is, and I'm not single. I've been married, for years now, but I would think it's places where people are, working on themselves included, right? So I'm gonna say the gym,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody's working on themselves. If they're consistently doing that, that shows discipline, commitment, and that they care about themselves, right?
Of course.
They want to be better. So I'm gonna say, business conference, right? Like for example,
my boy is goddamn
Afrotech,
mixing the work and the pleasure.
Afrotech, Invest Fest, like these are great places where people young people go and they find other like-minded people that want to learn about investing or tech or entrepreneurship or how to become better, right?
Okay.
So then I'm gonna say I guess your Targets of the world, your Trader Joe's. I heard Trader Joe's is one of them low key spots too. And then the new vibe is these run clubs.
Run clubs. Oh, you talking about the big ass group of people running together in the afternoons after work type shit?
I heard the run club is the new, man.
I could see that.
It's the new, man.
I could totally see that.
So I think those are like the top spots right now. Like for you, if you were looking for somebody, I'm just trying to give out some game here,
I could see that run club being a real
the run club play
lick.
Is the yo.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I fuck with that run club. See, you just put niggas on game with that. But hey, bro, you do gotta get outside and run though, for real. You can't you can't just be on some lazy shit with that. But
you're a runner.
I'm a runner, and I know exactly why that vibe works.
Yeah.
Because everybody's out there, like you said, it's just like the gym. Everybody's putting forth that effort. We can all respect one another. We can all admire one another. We can see
endorphins going.
Got the endorphins going. We can see
like,
some body parts that might normally be shielded from view.
Yeah.
So the run club seems like a sleeper, actually.
Hey, I'm trying to put them on.
Put them on game, big dog. Okay.
This is all free.
For me, where we gotta, man, I don't be really thinking about this a lot. If I was looking for a chick, where would I go?
Mm-hmm.
You know me, at this point in my life, bro, I'm pretty old. If I'm looking for a chick, I gotta just meet her in the course of my day. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Gotta just happen.
Shit gotta pop out of nowhere type shit. I gotta be at the shoe store and she gotta be wearing the sexiest outfit at the shoe store. I gotta be at the library and she gotta be looking at the same book as me. I gotta be at the grocery store. I ain't gonna lie. If I be at the grocery store, she got that fatty, I might just make up a reason. Hey, do you know where cucumbers? Do you know what those are?
This guy's crazy.
The cucumber aisle. Do you know? So.
Nah, you gotta hit the cart play. Like, you gotta just look in the cart and be like, okay, you like quinoa? Yo, you rock with the quinoa?
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
And then he's just, oh yeah. Like,
cuz know the word quinoa.
Quinoa.
He's a health freak.
Yo, I see you on your health weight. You gotta.
I can even spell it. I'm very smart. Yeah, baby. Yeah. See, my man's hasn't forgotten all his techniques. You know what I mean?
Quinoa play.
The quinoa play is crazy.
Yo, also, my man, I forgot Home Goods.
Home Goods. That's the furniture comfort store.
It's like whatever. Yeah, it's like whatever. Everything's in there. Decor.
Okay.
Like vibes. You know what I'm saying? Rug. Go get a new rug. Like whatever. Home Goods. They have everything.
Okay.
And the vibes is in there.
Okay, and what they looking for. But really, bro, Shorty's probably just trying to get some space from guys when she's there. Don't you want to give her the room?
I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
Okay.
Yes. So
so what y'all got to do now is y'all got to put in the comment section below, where do you go when you're trying to get your freak on? Freaky ass niggas stay inside.
Let us know, man. What's the top spots for singles these days? Top spots.
And you guys, I better not see too many guys in the comments because we already know most of you guys are celibate anyway.
Well, we gotta get the numbers on the demographic, but 17 to 24 is not approaching women
at all.
That's a fact.
So don't.
So
little cuz, I better not see you in the comment section talk about at the high school game. I know you wasn't talking to Shorty.
But if you're somebody like Usher,
Whoa. If you are like Usher,
then you just got the aura, and women will just
you need to be stopped, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
women will just, you know, just I don't know, you know.
Brother, I saw this old lady, and I said, "Shorty, just look at her. Look at this, bro. This is sensual. This is sexual. This is sexual, bro. She whispering shit to this nigga. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. They connected. Oh my. Bro, when she like is lowering her body and raising it like that, like what is that move, bro? Like that's like I am like struggling to keep my legs together type move right there. Like I haven't seen this in a minute, bro. Ooh. Ooh. Are you divorcing your wife after that performance that she gave?
I heard that. I heard that rumor is that her husband filed for divorce or something like that.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah, for me, that's what they. Yo, well, listen.
If your wife is with her childhood crush,
so here's the thing, that's never gonna happen,
brother. I'm asking if it did though.
Yo.
If your wife is with Chris Breezy,
Yeah,
this her childhood idol.
Nah, it could possibly be over. I'm not gonna lie, it could be over because the thing is, she should be embarrassed. Like as a grown woman, like to be that like enamored and lustful over this guy, like
Publicly.
like, you should be embarrassed. And Usher gotta chill. Like I get it. Like, yo,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think she seduced Usher a little bit because he was like, he looked caught off guard. So I don't know.
Usher gotta chill, bro. Like he's bugging out. And it's like, I get it. It's going viral. You selling tickets, and it's the sex appeal. And
that's 100. That's 10,000 more tickets. So
like these women, they want to go to the show to do it. I get it. Like I get it.
Be there, bro. They want to be there, bro.
It's like, yo, bro, that's actually ridiculous. I was actually talking to my wife about this video.
What'd she say?
I was in disgust.
What'd she say? She was in disgust, or you was?
I was in disgust.
Of course, you had to let her know, like never,
like,
never ever. That ain't you.
She just basically said, you know, shout out to Usher for getting his sex appeal back. You know?
Hey, bro, I didn't know niggas kept it for this long, bro.
Hey, you gotta respect it.
I thought it might have been over for Cuz after that Diddy trial. Like,
you gotta respect the aura. You
bro,
know what I mean?
My boy's walking around the arena with a bowl of cherries.
But I'm not trying to go to the show and see that. So like he's far from the. I don't like. I was gonna go to the Usher concert. Not gonna lie, I had tickets.
Oh, okay.
I had tickets, but he rescheduled the Atlanta date. He postponed it. When he postponed it, the date didn't really work for us anymore. So I sold the tickets. I love Usher as a performer. He's a legend. King of R&B. Behind you know who. But I'm not trying to go to the
Kanye
show.
West?
King of R&B. Behind
yeah, the King of
R.
R&B.
Kelly.
Oh, I wanted to make you say it, bro. Say my boy's name.
No problem saying it. So, yeah, you feel me? Like, but I'm not trying to go to the show and see this, bro. Just sing the songs.
I ain't gonna lie. You sound like a hater, bro.
Yo, listen.
You sound like a hater, bro.
Right.
You sound like you mad because my boy Usher out here.
Yo, he's married, but
he just got married after the Super Bowl.
It's all good.
He's walking around with a bowl of cherries.
Nah, they should be embarrassed.
Look, bro, maybe it's my lust in my heart, right? I don't know. She should definitely be embarrassed. But on the flip side of that, I think she should be proud. Look, I don't know if her husband should divorce her. I'm not going for none of that shit for my wife. I will say this, as a woman of her age, right? I think that she's seductive. I think that she was doing everything she could to seduce my boy, and she was feeling empowered sexually.
Sure.
Perhaps.
Sure.
I'm not a woman. I'm not a woman.
Hey, sure.
But I do know this much. I got to give my boy Usher the credit for being able to drive him crazy like that. Because she had to be out of her mind to be having a full-blown relationship with another man, be in front of 20,000 people, and present herself in this fashion.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm not going to say she just looked bad. I'm going to say she embarrassed her husband. And possibly how she holds her morals, she possibly embarrassed herself.
Yeah, that's wild.
But I gotta give Usher that credit, bro.
Yeah,
he's walking around with a bowl of cherries, dropping them in their mouth. Pause.
Sure.
Two, and he's being very symbolic. It's 2 cherries, brother. It's not one. It's 2 cherries dangling them over their face like that. And every woman that I seen react has a similar reaction to this. I gotta put it under some sort of psychosis that they're going through, some sort of hypnosis that happens when they walk into the arena and they hear 7 o'clock on the dot. It's getting to the point where I'm gonna have to excuse it. Right? If I saw my own girl do it, I'll have to excuse it because I seen so other many women do it.
This is crazy. The trend is crazy.
Well, the trend is crazy. Usher, shout out to you for being a legend in the game.
You want your niece to do that?
Never. Oh, we're beating booty. We're beating some butt that night.
I'm saying. What are we talking?
I'm taking my hat off my head.
What are we doing?
Slapping ass.
What are we,
girl?
What are we doing, man? Like, come on, we gotta have some standards. Like,
you will not embarrass me nor your grandmother, and whatever your mother has to say to you, that's between her. But you will not embarrass me and your grandmother.
I'm saying,
you won't do it. I'll put that hat right back on my head sideways.
Like stuff like
keep
this,
it stepping.
you know.
That's crazy.
That's the last thing I'll say. Stuff like this is like.
That's crazy.
Well, no, I was gonna reach.
No, reach.
Nah, it just depends on where you work. Like, you could get fired for stuff like this.
Oh, she probably not gonna get fired.
Yeah, but not
if
like
you
this,
embarrassed her,
not like this, but like hypothetically, she's an executive somewhere and she's not eating the cherries, but I'm specifically talking about like the cherries and this and that. Yeah, like code of conduct, like what you do outside of work. This is millions of people saw this video. So, hey, maybe your company comes across the video and it's not a good look and...
Oh, bro, they came across this.
They gotta let you go.
They came... If you did this at the Usher concert, they came across this video.
Gotta let you go. Sorry. Hey.
Hey, man, I pray that woman keeps her job and her husband. I pray each of them give her a talking to, though. Baby, never again. That... If I'm gonna be honest, if I say anything at all outside of here's the number to my attorney, it's gonna be simply, baby, never again.
Baby girl.
And then she's gonna have to get to doing some real. She's gonna have to start doing them same moves around me that she was doing around Usher. Ooh, yeah. I'm so attracted to you, baby. Yeah, you better be. That shit better have been a real act. So, trusting your partner, right?
I thought you were gonna go pause. After you said pause, but nah, you got it.
Even when you just say pause, it's not even a pause-worthy moment. It makes me laugh and smile, bro. But, all right, I got that. I actually got that one coming up.
Wow! Oh my God! The fire! The fire! No! Where you at? Okay.
Pull me! Hurry up, go to call.
Okay. Wait.
My leg.
Okay.
Let go.
Jamal, you're bleeding.
Oh.
Wait. There's glass. Wait.
Don't call my mama, though. Don't call Sway. Call my mama.
Call your mom. What's your password?
Yo, you know I ain't about to... Bro, give me my phone, bro. You know I ain't about to tell you my password.
How you gonna call your mom?
Call her off your phone.
Facts. Like, what are you fucking doing?
My
We
leg.
gotta get away from the fire. Come on.
I can't move my leg.
Can you walk?
I can't move my... Hurry up.
All right, bro. So that's just a funny way to introduce the question. Do you give your password to your partner? On
Me
your phone?
personally?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so she got a password to your phone,
Yeah.
social media apps.
Nah, that's what for what? that's wild. I don't have to sign it.
Hey, your energy changed. Hey, your energy changed.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, your energy changed. We could delete this if you need to, bro.
No. But I'm saying, like, if I give you my phone, and it's like, I'm not signing. I don't even know the password to my social media.
Good recovery. That's a fact.
I don't
That's
know.
a good recovery.
I don't know.
That's a fact.
But I'm saying, like,
That is a fact.
I don't understand. That would be like a weird situation. But if you want to see it, you can see it. But like, I'm not gonna give you the password, so you can just log in anytime you want. Like, that's weird.
That's crazy. That was crazy. Okay.
But
I'm not even, you cannot have a password to my phone.
Why not?
What do you need it for? Like, I genuinely don't understand what do you need it for. But more than that, I find that no matter what, if you're going through my phone, you're gonna find something that's upsetting to you. So,
Sure.
like, you can make anything in my phone upsetting to you.
Yeah. So my thing is, like, it's all about. So when you don't give the password, it seems like you're hiding something, right? It can be perceived that you're being secretive, right?
Mhm.
Okay, it should just be, hey, yo, I don't got nothing to hide. Yo, sure, you can hide a password. That's my philosophy. That doesn't mean that you just have the autonomy or right to just randomly go through my personal device at any time. If you want to see it, like, you can just ask, and I'll, yeah, sure, go ahead. But for whatever reason, it could be, hey, let me call somebody, or hey, let me look at something. You might have a picture, you might have a video, you may have something, whatever, right? Can I see your phone real quick? Boom. That's not a big deal. But it's not. But that, again, having the password doesn't give you the right to just violate somebody's privacy. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, I get that too. That's a good point, actually. Like, even if I give you the password and I walk in and you just, like, in my phone, you do need a good reason.
It's like, yo, what are you doing?
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, nah, that's wild.
That's kind of crazy.
But just to, like...
But I will say this. I will say, just because you won't give the password doesn't mean you're hiding something necessarily. I did have to say necessarily. So I get where everybody's coming from.
Yeah. This is insane.
That's insane. I mean, but you could call her from your phone. Oh, yeah, I got the number. Like, just why? I don't know why he gave her the phone to begin with. Yeah. To be honest, just call her from your phone.
Frantic, man.
In that situation, I'm giving you the password.
Yeah. That was crazy.
I guess I'm gonna give you the password. But here's the thing, bro. Why do you want my password? Unless we are actually in a situation like this, what do you need it for?
I think it's just a wanting to feel
open,
like the openness, and there's a trust factor, and it's like, I
trust you, girl, but
I think that's kind of like, you want to feel secure and whatever. Reassuring.
I can see that. I'm not giving you my password to my phone.
They're gonna go through it anyway.
They're gonna go through it anyway. Yeah, it is what it is.
So, but if you say no, I'm not giving it, then that's what's gonna prompt someone to say, oh, well, why not? Okay, now I feel like there's something here. That, just psychologically, it's gonna make, now it's like,
I see what you're saying, like.
But if you just, oh yeah, it's cool. Yeah, you got it. Like, you got my password out.
Let's trust each other.
Hey man.
I don't. It's not really too many places to go with that combo. I just don't think you need the password to your significant other's devices. Yeah, I gotta leave it there, man. Even if I was married, I wouldn't be giving that kind of information up. because I've been in too many scenarios where somebody has gone through my phone, and it's just no matter what, there's nothing I can explain that whatever they found won't be incriminating to their own mind. So
Yeah.
just be with somebody you trust, honestly, and
Yeah.
you know, and look over their shoulder. I mean, like
Just look over your shoulder.
after a while, you'll know the password. If you,
But no, I don't. Yeah, the whole respect people's privacy too, though.
yeah,
Just because you're in a relationship with somebody doesn't mean like you have the right to every conversation that they may have or every like you still an individual and you still have
boundaries are key.
yeah like you still owed privacy,
Yes,
right? Like you can everybody's owed some level of privacy.
privacy, autonomy, everything. I guess we'll do
want to go.
Let's do the yay thing and then the pause.
Oh, we
and then-
gotta go yay for
Yeah,
sure.
we gotta
For
do
sure.
that. So, yay. I mean, that's all we got to say is yay.
Yay.
Ye showed up recently on DJ Akademiks interview, on the DJ Akademiks interview, wearing a black clan outfit.
Mm-hmm.
And you watched this with a group of people.
I did. Yeah.
Bro, what is that like? Watching this interview with a group of people, what is that like? Like, I'm sure they're sane, rational individuals, educated black people. What is that vibe?
I mean, obviously, like people had a lot of questions, like like who made this outfit?
It was clearly tailored.
Who made the chain? Who made the chain?
The chain, bro, I'm not gonna lie to niggas, the chain hard. The chain hard,
No
bro.
comment.
The chain crazy.
So yeah, there was a lot of just like, why is he doing this? And a lot of why. So, and I pretty much was explaining kind of some of it was interesting. It was interesting. I mean, I think like halfway through, it like people were kind of doing their multitasking, right, working and doing different things like that. But I mean, it was interesting.
Yeah. Any outrage, any drastic reactions to like just the clear.
So he was using the F word a lot,
Bro, a lot.
and I thought that was problematic, and I just didn't really understand why. I know the context in which he used it wasn't homophobic, but obviously the word is inherently homophobic, right? So that was interesting. But I think everything he does is by design, right? So we were also analyzing it, right? And it's like, okay, all right, you're saying very intelligent things.
Yeah.
You're saying things that make a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
But the presentation of it would make some people not take you serious.
Just
right?
not at all palatable.
It's a distraction. So then it's like, okay, then why do it, right? So I thought it's like the Charleston White approach, right? Because we had this conversation. So it's like, okay, if I'm saying things, exposing truths, and speaking to my community about things that are extremely important, if I just sit here and just say it, it's not gonna connect. But if I say it in a bizarre way, like a Charleston White, right?
Emphatic, yeah,
hyperbolic. Then it's like, now you're paying attention, right?
Yeah.
But I think that's not as effective, because then it's discrediting you as an individual when people look at you as a clown, or if they look at you as crazy, or if they can't take you serious, like So, yeah. But again, I think maybe that's his only way of, not only way, but that's just a way of getting the most viewers.
Yeah.
To tap in. Is if I do this, I'm gonna get everybody to tap in, as opposed if I just go do a regular sit down Breakfast Club and right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think one of the laws of power is like court attention at all costs or something like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, what I can say, if nobody is listening, then nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna change. Unless,
Then before so nobody's listening. If no one's listening, nothing's gonna change. Stay there. Then the last thing was that we were talking about was whether he's mentally ill or not.
are you in a group of friends?
Yeah, because I lean on the side of, he's mentally ill, and he's bipolar, and some of this stuff that doesn't make sense has to be a result of that. But then the other people were saying, well, no, this all seems extremely calculated, so I don't think he's mentally ill because it's extremely timely. These things are very timely when he does them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That would be the main thing. I'm not gonna say that, like, let's say you have a big test and you are mentally ill, like bipolar, whatever the case. You could get ramped up just because of the stress of whatever's going on in that period of your life. I don't think that's what's going on with him, just because. So I watched the whole interview. He comes in the room, he's regular, he excuses himself to go change.
Mm-hmm.
Turns into Ye, the character of Ye. And I'm such a fan, I didn't see that first part at first. So I'm looking at it and he's saying all this, the F word, like
crazy.
Man, I don't do shit like he's saying faggot a lot,
Yeah.
or whatever. And I think the third or fourth time he said the phrase 4 faggots, and the alliteration of it just jarred me. It was like, nah. And then after that I was like, this ain't Ye. This a nigga dressed like Ye. Then I watched it all the way to the end where he took he took the shit off and it was clearly Ye.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, so it is Ye.
Yeah.
But what I noticed when he took it off is that the character changed. He was in a totally different demeanor after he took the outfit off, the costume off.
Mm-hmm.
He's walking around, he's talking to Akademiks still. He knows he's being recorded, and he's more coherent. He's less hyperbolic. He's far less insulting and confrontational. And then they go into the hall and he's talking to his 3 white employees, right, that work for him. And he's handing them the Klan outfit like, yo, and the guy folds it up very neatly for him. And I'm just like, oh, okay. This is a performance.
You know what he's doing.
Yeah, this is a full performance for sure.
Yeah.
There's no question that this isn't performance art. The only question is, what is the intention? And
That's what happened. That's like, yeah, what is like for the benefit of what?
the benefit is the benefit that we've called out already.
Yeah.
He is saying these intellectual ideas in the midst of confrontation and anger and childishness.
Yeah.
But he is bringing forth ideas that do need to be explored on a deeper level in a more thoughtful way, for sure. But then he's just saying stuff that the internet said. Then he's just saying emotional things like, I didn't want to have kids with Kim 2 months after I was married to her.
Interesting.
And though I'm sure 2 months after he was married to Kim, he did think, man, I got to get away from her. I don't want to be here anymore. He moved past that emotion into a different emotion. Like, man, I do love her. Like, whatever everybody goes through with their significant other. So,
yeah,
a lot of this was, I don't know, it's hard to tell if he's the intellect or the immature, self-aware, lacking individual. It's difficult to tell.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
Oh, but let me say this. But what it does become clear to me is these conversations that he's having out loud, they are the conversations that I have within myself while nobody's around. Like, I don't know the last time you got mad at your homie and went off on him and he wasn't there. Like, fuck you. Like, you don't show up for me or whatever the case. We all do that. And at the point we pretend like you go off on your girl while she's not there, you go off on your mom while she's not there, you go off on your dad while you go off on your kids while they're not there. That's what's happening right in front. Like, fuck Jay-Z. All I wanted was a family, and they never held me down like that. Fuck him. Yeah, you said that about a close friend, like, in a moment of frustration while you're just alone in your room. I suspect. I don't know that for a fact, but I suspect you've had these interactions with people. And I know people have road rage when they're in their car and they're going off on the other people around them. You fucking bitch, da da da. And they would never do it while that person is standing in front of them, and they would never do it while a camera is there, and they would never even do it while their closest of kin is right there. But they let it out. And that's what Ye is doing. It seems like he's letting out this frustration, and he's revealing these secrets that we do want to know. What's your relationship with Jay-Z? What's your relationship with Travis Scott? What's your relationship with Kim Kardashian? Why don't you have this relationship anymore with this person? They're a fucking faggot. Well, there you have it. I guess.
Yeah, he's definitely hurt for sure.
Definitely hurt.
He lost me with the fuck Virgil. It's certain things. It's like, bro, like somebody dead, like and you still doing that. It's like, bro, I don't agree with that. That's just too far.
It's too far.
And it's like the point he made about Virgil and the other creatives that used to work for him was valid. But so you can say that without saying F him, right? So when you say, okay, you take Virgil and you bring him over to Louis Vuitton, that doesn't help the black population, right?
Yeah.
Where that's a fact. Where you take a Jerry Lorenzo or you take a Tremaine, right? And all these people that left him for whatever their own reasons were, if they could have all worked together to create our own Louis Vuitton or LVMH, I think that's what his vision is. Right? That's what Ye's vision was. I can't speak for him, but so that point. So he was making valid points, right?
Is that a valid vision to have? Like, me and all the gang get together and we bring our talent. We take our talents from them, and the stuff that we're giving away. Basically, the whole culture, we're giving it away. And we build our own corporation instead of giving it away. We sell it back to them. Is that a valid philosophy or a strategy or?
Yeah, I think so.
So let's say, like, this is what I started to think after a while. Maybe they were having conversations like, "Yo, we gonna do this, da da da, blase ski." Like me and you, we gonna get LeBron to come through the pod, da da da, and then one day. You're at the Joe Budden podcast.
And it's like, yo, bro.
And you don't work with me no more.
I thought we was doing this. Like, but no, you let them get to you.
Wow, bro.
And they just threw you a bag. And now I'm the enemy. But as a part of giving you the bag, you have to make me the enemy.
And the typical thing that happens when they do that is the person who got extracted from, shut the fuck up. They don't say nothing. They don't say, man, they not Dame Dash with it. They don't say, but you're taking Jay-Z. They don't say that. They just, I gotta go get another Jay now. I gotta go get another Virgil. Bro, but when I did that, I went and got, okay, Virgil left. I went and got another Virgil. Y'all took him. Like, and so I'm not sure if everything that Ye says is true. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. That's the part I have no idea about. Here's the part that I do know is true. He said this statement. They keep taking these dudes from me to make another me. So they take the fashion version of me. They take the music version of me. They take the visual creative version of me. They take the artist version of me. And I'm all of those things in one.
Yo, when he said that, I said, yo, that was a bar.
They are literally...
That was a bar. He said, I was all of them in one.
But more than this,
crazy.
This is the craziest part of that bar. Even after you extract the fashion version from him, in fashion, he doesn't do anything as influential as what I did. Do you know of a Louis Vuitton sneaker that's better than the Jasper? I don't. Do you know of a fucking song that Travis Scott made that's better than fucking any songs that Ye made? I'm not aware of it. Are you aware of any fucking visuals that, like, so we go down that path until we get to the end, and it's like, I don't want to agree with you, bro. You're so arrogant, but you're not capping.
Yeah, no, so that's no cap.
That's
But
no
it's
cap.
it's
You the
like,
best of all time, nigga. And I can't. After you literally tell me, I can laugh at you when you say they told this nigga Ty Dolla $ign we ain't gonna work with your artist Leon no more until you denounce Ye. I could laugh at that on the basis that this is absurd and this is just an arrogant, egotistical person, megalomaniac type of guy spouting nonsense. But at the point where I actually enter into it with real, okay, let me review this as a statement. If it is true, why would it happen? Would it happen? And would the other people go along with it? Why would it happen? For control. Would it happen? It certainly would happen. Would the others go along with it? Yes, they would. So
yeah, I gotta. So yes, a lot of these things are very likely to be true, right? And yeah, when you get past the emotion and the distraction and the just the character, the performative part of it, right? And you really listen to the message, it's like, oh dang, like he's saying some real shit. And I want to credit Akademiks.
Thank you,
for
because I didn't want to forget
standing
that.
there,
Bro,
and keeping his composure, and like getting his asking good questions, good follow ups. Like you got Ak is real professional, man.
Maintaining the demeanor for Ye not to like become sensitive about how he's reacting. Like he didn't laugh at the wrong time. He laughed at the right times. He stayed.
Yo, it was one thing.
Shout out
it was
to
one moment of. It was like a 7-minute silence where they were just like looking at each other, and then like Ye just proceeded to go. I said, "Yo, this." Cause like
Ak knew what to do. He knew not to overtalk the dude.
Yeah.
And this is what I gotta really give Ak credit for that a lot of people wouldn't have did. He kept that camera rolling, bro.
Yeah.
Ye said I gotta go like 5 times.
Yo, when you stay ready,
hey,
you don't gotta get ready.
But let me ask you one more question though. I know you say you gotta go, but let me ask you one more question.
Yeah.
The interview is 30-40 minutes longer. Shout out to Ak. That was
Yeah.
You know, he was asking him questions that would confront his demeanor, his mind state. He wasn't softballing shit.
Yeah,
Shout out to Ak. People hate on Ak a lot.
Yeah.
People say that Ak only got the opportunity because Ye can't get another bigger personality.
Ak is the biggest boss.
I'm very thankful that Ak got this over Casanat or whoever, or a white person that would be afraid of Ye's blackness. Ak did a wonderful job with that. And when you said that, I forgot what I was gonna say, but
that's how I was watching that as a somebody that's in media and that studies this. Is like, yo, kudos, like 60-minute style, vlog style,
standing up. Like this.
We not setting up nothing. We rolling. We got mics. We going. This Ye. So I think that's a good place to end it. I think that's a good place to end it.
Hold on, bro. The Ye thing? No, I got to do this part of the Ye thing.
Oh, okay. I thought we was doing the.
We'll do that. That's whenever.
Yeah, we could.
We can do that whenever. So, people asking, what's the outfit about? So when you dealing with a Ye, when you're dealing with a Kendrick, when you're dealing with a mastermind, you niggas not masterminds. That was my favorite quotable from the interview. You niggas not masterminds.
Yeah.
But whenever you dealing with a guy like this is how you really know it's not crazy. Because whatever you want to suggest, there's going to be another theory that's far more reasonable. So I don't know if this is true. I'm not Ye. It's called a caparoti. So when you see that type of shit, you start to realize, like, oh, like a lot of things. First of all, the swastika, a lot of things, a lot of symbolism, a lot of imagery. We understand it from the context that we know it. Like a Klan hoodie, we know it through the context of the Ku Klux Klan. Have you ever asked yourself, why do they wear that?
Right.
Why do they wear that hood on their head?
It's a derivative, yeah.
It's a derivative of just another Christian ritual. So it's not necessarily related to the Klan until you allow that perspective to overpower any other context.
Right.
And so we do a lot of stuff like that, but a lot of people, this is the other version.
This guy knows too much. When I tell you that this is part of the second coming of Christ, they got you thinking this man is crazy. But when we learn about Kanye West, he's not crazy. We're just not in the know until we know. So this is the caparota. This comes from the Moorish tradition in old Spain. See, they used to wear this the week before Easter Sunday. And guess what Kanye wore the week before Easter Sunday? And this is about having repentance and showing remorse and mourning for the Christ. And see, this year is special because we are waking up. That is the second coming of the Christ.
And then you see shit like this, and you start to realize, like, this guy's mind works a little differently. Check out this clip. You never seen Kanye West look this happy in his life. This nigga's just looking at this dude's outfit. So, at the end of the day, man, the guy
Everything has an origin,